Chipotle bowl, barbacoa. I normally don't do barbacoa, but I tried this not too long ago. Oh my god, so good. I think it's because I fell in love with their brisket, but that was seasonal. So I'm like, I need something similar because I'm about this close to giving up Chipotle. They just don't hit the same like they used to. Chipotle was my very first job when I was 17. So I'm out here in Clybourne Park.
Something that you told me,
oh my gosh,
stayed in my head.
I am really wanting to get more consistent with recording my meals that I make because baby, I be cooking. I really do. But it's really hard to cook and record at the same time. For me, I don't have no equipment or anything, so I'm just using my phone. And I try to set it up and prop it up as best as I can, but it's hard. So I really don't know how to put the social media. Y'all cannot catch me like outside of anything comfortable and stretchy. I have made it my mission to make the cutest outfits out of sweats, stretchy pants, leggings, 2 set pieces. The 6'7" stuff is getting out of hand. Just throw that out there. Lately, I've gotten really serious about my spiritual walk with Christ, and God is so strategic and so intentional. Like, I just have this urge to just let it out and share it with everyone. And I say that God is so strategic because that's obviously what he wants, is to go make disciples out of men, to draw more souls to Christ. But I can't help but, and this is why, this is why I feel like I'm just bursting at the seams, because every time I open my mouth to start speaking about Jesus in any way, whether it's just here by myself or to my family, to my man, like, it's just the details of who he is that I like to pay attention to, because that's the excitement, like, for me. Part of the excitement for me. It's just something about, like, when you learn Jesus and you learn everything that is his nature, it's like you just can't keep it to yourself. And that's just where I am. I've been in church my entire life, like from the womb. And so I went through school being a PK, but that's what I was known for in school, because not only was my father a pastor, he was also a coach at my school. So everybody knew, all my friends knew him, and all my friends knew my family. And so, well, just as a kid, I think you just are naturally kind of uncomfortable with the labels people put on you, even if that's just your life and just fact of who you are. But being a church kid used to make me just so uncomfortable. It's not like I just, ran from it, but I just didn't want to be labeled as like the Jesus girl or like the church girl. I think now, being grown and an adult, like, I don't care. But it is still something in the back of my mind that I think about. Like, I never thought I'd be the one where my whole identity would be Christ. And it's crazy how my perspective has changed on, oh my gosh, I don't want my identity to be of Christ, to my identity is Christ and there's nothing I can do about it. That's the way he's designed me. But it is still something that I'm like figuring out how to not necessarily be comfortable. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just looking for my lane, how to share. So I've decided to start these video journals or diaries. I'm someone who writes a lot. I journal a lot. It's something that just kind of clears my mind, declutters my mind, and so I journal a lot. But sometimes things just feel better when I say it. It's like I understand it better when I say it. So I've been feeling led to like speak about it versus writing about it, which it's not canceling out my journaling, nor is it canceling out my writing. I actually want to start a blog because the same way I feel like I can understand, I make more sense to myself when I speak it out loud. I feel like I can truly get down to the root of what I'm thinking and feeling when I write it. So, yeah. I am needing to overcome my fear of being seen. My fear of being seen. That is what I need to overcome. It's like, I feel like I have this like newfound confidence in him. I feel like I've always been like a confident person to an extent. You know, I'm not, I don't know if it's confidence or if it's more so, I just can't help but be myself at all times. Like there's nothing else I can do. I just like can't help but be myself. I don't know, recently I feel just ultra confident, and it's really because like I've just been sitting back to think about who God made me to be just naturally, what he's protected me from, what could have gone wrong that didn't go wrong, ways in which I put my will above his, and he still allowed me to live in peace and live with blessings. And I think about just all the things that set me apart, that has always set me apart my whole life, that I've looked at as, well, I'm just not good enough, or I just don't fit in, or I'm just not this, or I'm just different, or I just don't have it like others have it. When I think about all those ways that made me think like that, it's almost as if he deposited in me the character and the person he's wanted me to be from the beginning. You know, certain people in my life have come into my life. Even right now, you know, I'm currently not working. I quit my job. I just shouldn't have the blessings that I have now. God shouldn't be as close as he is to me right now, as affirming as he is to me right now, as generous as he's been. I shouldn't be where I am. And am I in, you know, have I reached all my goals? No. Are there things I need to get better at? Oh my God, yes. But all of this plays together for me because it confirms that my life is just not random. When you truly become aware of all the ways in which God is present in your life and has been present all along, it just gives me a confidence in just where I'm at and what I'm doing and where I'm going. I'm someone that gets anxiety about things. And I'm sure others can relate to the pressures of meeting your goals and trying to stay productive and try to do everything in your power to get to where you believe God told you you're supposed to be. And let's take it deeper. Can we go deeper? Even when it comes to changing things about you that God has told you to change, getting rid of certain lifestyles of sin that you've been partaking in, or just becoming a better person. We try in our own strength so much. We like to change things in our own strength. Oh, God told me I'm supposed to stop smoking. God told me I'm supposed to stop having sex. God told me I'm supposed to leave this job. God told me I'm supposed to be here, do that. Supposed to change this, show up here. He's given me such confidence about allowing him to do it. I allow God to be God, and that's the lesson that he's been teaching me. Is like, the reason why you can't change and the reason why you haven't been changing is because you haven't surrendered to me. I haven't surrendered my money to him. I haven't surrendered my plans for the future to him. I haven't surrendered my sinful ways to him. And he's been revealing that to me. And the reason I know I haven't surrendered it to him is because whenever I get stressed out about money, what am I doing? I'm not running to him. I'm running to everything around me. I'm running to the job and all these other sources that we've depended on. When I get anxious about my future and the things that I've planned, and we all have this thing to where, oh, God told me I'm supposed to be here, told me I'm supposed to be doing this and doing that. Yet the moment I get anxious about it, I'm doing things in my own will. Applying for a house, moving here, moving there, taking this opportunity, taking that opportunity out of your own strength. It wasn't an opportunity that God, out of the blue, got the blue. Ooh, let me say that better. We sign on the dotted lines for things that we manufacture. God has been showing me that in order for you to be in his will, it has to be something that only he could have designed. Only he could have put together. I'm just overwhelmed. Overwhelmed by his grace, his mercy. I'm overwhelmed of just who he is. Because I don't have to stress anymore. I'm just overwhelmed with the reality of I don't have to live a perfect life to be in the will of a perfect Father. He already factored in your mistakes. He already factored in that thing that you just can't stop doing. When you finally submit, he comes and he rests on your heart to let you know that it's okay. One day I'll be comfortable with sharing my testimony. I'll be able to share my testimony because God has been telling me that he knows what I need. And I don't have to keep manufacturing opportunities, manufacturing moments to be in his will. I just have to be with him. And that's where I am now. Finding every moment to just be with him. It's no longer a burden. It's no longer a have to do. It's a resource. When God said that he is your help, he's your help. That thing that I want to change desperately only gets changed when you partner with the one that can change it. I done unlocked the key on that. That's good to me. And so is this bowl. So yeah, I want this to be an account of just the new Amber, you know. Not the girl y'all knew in high school. Definitely not the girl y'all knew in college, and I'm damn sure not the girl y'all knew in my 20s. And I'm just so grateful for that. I'm just so grateful for a God that will literally just change your mind. And there's a tension. I think this moment in time, a lot of people lose right here where I'm at. Because it is a shock to your nervous system when you just realize how much things have changed, how much you don't know, how much further you have to go. God will literally take everything from you to bring you into a new season and to make you new. And that's what I've been going through. I've been dealing with being stripped out of everything of old. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Some of it was my own doing, and some of it was by God's force. And you look up sometimes and you're just like, oh, I'm completely new. Completely new. Am I still the same goofy, silly, fun, social Amber? Yes, that's me. That will always be me. But the things of me that only a select few people really know, she's not here anymore. I made a lot of decisions. I said okay to a lot of things I should have said no to. I've been okay with a lot of things that I should not have been okay with. I've participated in certain lifestyles that was not of me. And I served those things out of fear and anxiety and people pleasing and low confidence and not knowing who I was and afraid to be alone. And that's the part of me that's no longer here. The decisions I make today will now be made out of God's hand guiding me. Not out of control, not out of fear, not out of lack. Out of because he told me to be there. He opened the door for me to walk through. He put the relationship in front of me for me to grow it. So there will be a lot of no's in this season. There will be a lot of change. There will be a lot of things exposed. Feels like an expose. But I'm just tired. I feel like I'm really just tired of hiding. Alright, my parking timer is about to wrap up, so that's all I got. I'll see y'all later.